An elected official in Butte County was arrested overnight following an investigation by the Wing Drug Task Force. KNEB.TV News starts right now.
From your trusted source for news in western Nebraska and eastern Wyoming, this is KNEB.TV News. Presented by Platte Valley Companies, premier provider of financial services.
Hello, I'm Ryan Murphy. This is KNEB.TV News, powered by Platte Valley Companies. Thanks for joining me. In our top story, Butte County's public defender was arrested overnight on a charge of possession of cocaine, more than 10 grams, less than 28 grams, with intent to distribute. 52-year-old John Worthman was arrested on Tuesday night following an investigation conducted by the Wing Drug Task Force. Investigators say Worthman was providing legal services in exchange for cocaine, and he was arrested last night and booked into the Scottsbluff County Detention Center. Bond was set at $150,000 with a 10% provision, and court officials say he bonded out this morning. Court documents do not state when his arraignment date will be. Worthman was elected as Butte County's public defender in 2014 and was re-elected in 2018. And the 2020 Nebraska legislative session began this morning in Lincoln, with 49 state senators representing all corners of the state ready to tackle the big issues facing Nebraska. Lawmakers kicked off their 2020 session with an expected focus on property taxes, the state's flood recovery, and a surplus of tax revenue after several years of tight budgets. Senator Matt Williams delivered the opening prayer, starting with a question for his colleagues.
Are we prepared? Have we measured our expectations? And do we approach this session with hope-filled hearts and minds?
The new 60-day session will put senators in a time crunch as they consider fresh proposals in addition to legislation carried over from last year's 90-day session. The first proposals slated for debate include a tax exemption for military retirees and a bill that would allow teachers to physically restrain violent students in classrooms. Well, coming up after the break, a very pleasant January day across the region. Within the next 24 hours or so, things could take a significant change. The Warriors got your midweek forecast right after this.
At Platte Valley Bank, we believe it shouldn't cost you money to access your money. That's why we offer free ATMs anytime, anywhere. Whether you are across town or traveling abroad, there won't be an added expense to access the funds in your Platte Valley Bank account. Free ATMs are just one of the great benefits of banking with us. Stop by to talk to one of our friendly associates to discuss what else Platte Valley Bank has to offer.
Hey, I've been hanging out here a long time outside of Panhandle Auto Group, and boy, do they have a great selection of vehicles.
And their sales team is great to work with, and you can also get your vehicle serviced and detailed too.
Welcome to Panhandle Auto. This is Sam Serta, General Sales Manager. It has been our pleasure to serve you for the past 2 years. At Panhandle Auto, we have a seat for everybody. Whether you need a vehicle for yourself, a son or daughter, our team will go above and beyond to satisfy your needs and even your dreams. So again, thank you from Sam Serta, General Sales Manager at Panhandle Auto, for allowing us to earn your business. At Panhandle Auto,
it's time for something different.
When you're Arby's, you can do certain things, like load roast beef and curly fries onto a sandwich. Add horsey sauce, Arby's sauce, and cheddar cheese sauce on there. Sell them 2 for $6. And when you're Arby's, you can call it the Arbinator. Because if you aren't, Arbinator is a super strange name to just invent. Arby's, we have the meats.
This is KNEB.TV weather from the Arby's Weather Center. Arby's, we have the meats.
Going to be dealing with clear skies across the region tonight. Not much going on. Lots of stars and sun to start us off tomorrow. Winds a little gusty at times overnight at 15 or so, 10 to 15 miles an hour. But we're still down. Winds not going to be mild again tomorrow. Some possible snow late Thursday and Friday, and colder temps are still coming. That was not updated from yesterday. 54, your high yesterday after a morning low of 26. Looks like we're dealing with nothing in the rain gauge still. We've yet to register any for the month or year. Temperatures right now in the 20s here in the high country, 25 in Craig and in Rock Springs. How about the 30s here in our area? But look at this, 49 in Denver, 44 in Lyman. These colder temps snuck in here after we had temps that were in the 50-degree range earlier. It's 35 in Ogallala, still 40 in Kimball, 37 right now up in Lusk, and winds are stronger here in the Sand Hills and far eastern portions of Wyoming, where wind chills down into the 30s, 20s and 30s for wind chills here in our vicinity. As we look at our futurecast, just a few clouds overhead tonight. That's about it. A few gusty winds are possible overnight out ahead of that system that was rolling through. And we're going to be dealing with low temperatures that are going to fall into the upper 20s tonight for most areas. Now tomorrow, we're going to be watching a storm system off to our north and west late in the day. You'll see here as we go through the afternoon hours, you'll start to see a few snow showers form off to our north. Could some of those clip our area? I think they could. As we get into early Friday morning, you see some more developing off to the south. It's not going to be widespread and not overly heavy, I don't think, but at least a chance of seeing a few widespread snow showers. Temperatures tomorrow colder, only in the upper 30s and low to mid 40s. So dealing with mostly sunny skies, or clear skies tonight rather, we're down around 28. Mainly sunny skies tomorrow, just a few clouds in the afternoon. Temperatures in the low to mid 40s. And as we take a look at our 7-day forecast, we fall down into the 20s is all on Friday. Yeah, much, much colder air coming in there. Saturday, Sunday, we warm up. Monday, Tuesday right now, we look like we're going to be milder, and then much colder air invades our region late Tuesday into Wednesday. Lows down into the single digits and highs only in the mid and upper 20s. So by the middle portions of next week, we're looking much colder, still mainly dry over most of the next 7 days.
Behold the Arbinator. Behold the roast beef and cheddar cheese sauce. Behold the horsey sauce, Arby's sauce, and curly fries. Beholding 2 of them for only $6. Arby's, we have the meats.
Fly United Airlines, operated by SkyWest with Western Nebraska Regional Airport. United is dedicated to going the extra mile for you with daily flights to and from Denver and a commitment to excellent service. Reserve your flight today. Plus, all United miles can be earned and redeemed with your flight. Finally, while visiting Western Nebraska Regional Airport, Hertz Thrifty Car Rental is there for your car rental needs. Make life easier, relax, and get on board with Western Nebraska Regional Airport.
Changing leaf colors means yard work. Your friends at Tri-City Stormwater wants to remind you of the proper way to dispose of fallen leaves. Leaves make great mulch for trees and bushes and compost for future gardens. The city also has yard waste bins, so they can dispose of all your leaves at the city compost facility. Always keep your leaves out of the gutters. Not only do they cause clogging and flooding, they can pollute our waterways by causing nutrient overload. So keep your yard looking good and your drinking water safe, because it's our water, our responsibility.
Hey Grandma, thanks for all the gifts.
Oh, I'm so glad you like them. I'm really sorry I couldn't make it.
Yeah, we are too.
Set timer for 15 minutes.
Mom, Dad, say hi to Grandma.
Hey,
Hi. Oh, miss you guys.
We're making your famous mashed potatoes.
Set the crock pot on high.
Wow, technology sure has changed.
Everyone, say hi to Grandma.
Hi, Grandma.
When a strong, reliable network really counts, let our Allo family worry about the technology that keeps you connected.
Welcome back. An April trial date has been set for a 44-year-old Scottsbluff man charged with attempted first-degree murder and first-degree assault. Christopher Knob is accused of kicking and hitting the victim, as well as attempting to drown the victim in a backyard pond. Knob is out on bail after posting 10% of his $500,000 bond, and he has pleaded not guilty to the charges. His next court appearance is set for March 25th for his pre-trial conference. Well, a 39-year-old Gering man has been arrested after allegedly firing a gun following a reported road rage incident. Richard Endicott Sr. is charged with use of a firearm to commit a felony, possession of a firearm by a prohibited person, and terroristic threats. Court documents say Endicott was driving well below the speed limit on U Street, and as another driver tried to pass, Endicott would speed up. Both drivers then turned and parked on 5th Street, and a verbal altercation ensued. Video surveillance showed that Endicott was at one point holding a rifle, and at least one shot was fired from the gun. Bond has been set at $95,000 at 10%, and he was set to be arraigned on the felony charges this afternoon in Scottsbluff County Court. And the Chadron Police Department is investigating a fraudulent urgent care facility in Chadron. Chief Tim Lordino says an entity called Almacare Urgent Care showed up in an internet search engine, and it was located on Spruce Street. The business had an Eastern Nebraska area code, and Chief Lordino is now asking locals to be vigilant to verify that businesses like this are legitimate, and if anyone has reached out to the purported Almacare urgent care in the recent months, they're asked to contact the Chadron Police Department as they continue their open investigation. Well, coming up after the break, we'll head on over to the Panhandle Humane Society to meet their featured Pet of the Week. You'll meet Jasper in just 90 seconds.
Next Gen Outfitters, where the adventure begins and the tradition continues. When it comes to an online retailer, this is the new standard in authentic hunt, camp, and shoot. Born from over a century of outdoor experience, your online retailer, Next Gen Outfitters.
Why do we work all hours of the night? Head towards challenges instead of turning away, and work together to solve the toughest problems so you can enjoy the little things and all the big moments life has to offer. Tri-State and our family of electric cooperatives. Brighter, stronger, better together.
For the card-carrying fan, get your Husker Visa debit card so you can take the game with you. Free with First Free Checking.
Welcome back. For this week's featured Pet of the Week, we meet Jasper. He's an older cat, but still has a lot of love to give. To meet Jasper or any of the cats and dogs they have available for adoption,
This is Jasper. He is, I think, 6 or 7 years old. He is a senior cat, so he's only 25. He's a sweetheart. He is a big boy. So his adoption cost is $25. It includes his vaccinations. He is already neutered, which is good. And you also do get a sample of food if you suggest for it. And that's it. One of the reasons I picked him was because he was brought back after he was adopted, but he was brought back. Something that is fixable, obviously. He is a lover boy. He's a sweetheart. He always comes up to you. He plays with anybody, gets along with kittens, if they don't bother him.
To meet Jasper or any of the cats and dogs they have available for adoption, you can head on over to the Panhandle Humane Society Monday through Saturday during normal business hours. Plus, whoever adopts Jasper will also receive a $25 Murdoch's gift card to start spoiling him right away. Well, straight ahead, we'll take a peek at what's happening around the region on your community calendar. We'll have that right after the break.
Sometimes events in life are planned. Others, a happy surprise. No matter what life change you're navigating, whether you're getting married or just want a bigger yard for your pup, find a home that fits. First National Bank North Platte. Start your mortgage pre-approval today. Retirement. A new season in life where you can change how you live it. And something easier, convenient, that feels just right. When it's time, find a home that fits. First National Bank North Platte. Start your mortgage pre-approval today.
My kids eat vegetables never, but they eat runs of sandwiches, which have cabbage, which is a vegetable, which makes me the mom of the year.
When it comes to helping local folks with the loans and financial advice they need, we don't horse around. Our only goal is to help you and your family achieve your financial goals with the right loans and savings products. So if you want to bank with people that care about you and your financial needs, stop by or give us a call. First State Bank. We're big on you. Member FDIC. Online at fsbcentral.com.
Well, let's take a peek at what's happening on your midweek community calendar. That's a look at today's community calendar, brought to you by First State Bank, honoring those who give back. Nominate your community champion at fsbcentral.com.
This chair is way too big. It's perfect for us. This one's tiny. That's 'cause it's mine. Hey, this chair is just right. This bed is way too hard. It's perfect for me. This bed is way too soft. Just what I needed. This bed is just right. So come on over to Leeds Heads.
At Platte Valley Bank, we offer loans with competitive rates and quick decisions from our experienced lenders. Our team works hard to get to know you and your business. From ag to auto, home loans, and everything in between, we're here to help. Stop by Platte Valley Bank or apply online to find the loan that is right for you today.
And finally tonight, for the fourth year in a row, Gering High School's project for the Samsung Solve for Tomorrow contest has been selected as the state winner. As a state winner, Gering High School will receive $15,000 in technology for its achievement. In addition, the school will also receive a Samsung video kit for students to create and submit a 3-minute video that showcases their project development. Teacher Brett Moser explains what this year's project entails.
For this year's competition, we are trying to build a pump or a system of pumps that can transport water over long distances without putting electricity or other energy into it.
Their project stems from problems experienced locally last summer, including the irrigation canal tunnel collapse in the Gering-Fort Laramie Irrigation District, as well as the flooding in eastern Nebraska. This year, the Solve for Tomorrow contest is celebrating its 10th year, and in turn are selecting 2 state winners for all 50 states. Chase County High School in Imperial is Nebraska's other state winner for this year's contest. Well, that does it for us this time. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we'll see you here next time.